members of the North London Citizens, which is a chapter of a wider organisation, Citizens UK. Citizens UK is a charity that focuses on the community organising and has been doing this for the last 20 years.
Some of the major campaigns that Citizens UK have worked on include the City Safe campaign and the Living Wage campaign, both of which have received national recognition, including recognition from the Mayor of London, the Metropolitan Police and the Prime Minister. We at Ark Academy listen to the students and parents, and the issue of congested buses has come up regularly. So we've decided to organise ourselves and build teams ready to look at this issue and take action.
Well, as you can see, Wembley Park, where we are, is an extremely busy area for our students and for people just going around their daily business. So a lot of our students, as well as their longer school day, have to wait around in the cold, in the rain, sometimes until 5:30, 5:45 at night. And that can be dangerous and intimidating for them. And then it can create friction with members of the community who are also gathering at bus stops at the end of a long day.
Like sometimes it takes 20 minutes for the bus to get to Park, and I have to wait a long time. And then when I actually get on the bus, there's too many people there, so it starts getting stinky and it's not comfortable.
One year group at a time. That means we will grow another year group next year. That's another 180 pupils. Then the year after that, we will have year 11, another 180 pupils. Then we will add a sixth form, potentially another 360 pupils maximum. That's a lot of pupils. That's over 700 pupils on top of the 700 that we will have already. And this congestion problem is going to become significant. Add that to the fact that there are two schools that are being set up in the immediate vicinity, the Elise and the Michaela Community School. It seems to me that the overwhelming majority of problems that arise when children are travelling to and from school are primarily going home and also when students are travelling on the 206. Now the 206 bus is different to all the other buses. The reason why it's different is because it is a single decker bus and it's quite short, so you can only fit a third of the number of pupils on and general public. So that means that a huge number of our children are stood up. This causes a lot of problems.
The issues that occur on the buses is loudness, littering I guess, and pushing and shoving.
Well, there have been some unfortunate incidents as a result of overcrowding, and tension and friction has been built up through members of the school community. We've had complaints, for example, where sometimes young people are actually just being young people.
I've even had one parent say that she has now told her child to get a completely different bus home, even though it's totally out of her way.
I used to take the 2 to 3, but now I take the 2 to 5. Well, the 2 to 3 was always packed and it took time to come to the bus stop. And I used to arrive home really, really late. For example, sometimes it took an hour.
With the Transport Police to talk about the ZIP scheme, which essentially means that children who continue to behave inappropriately will have their Oyster card removed. In the first instance, for a fixed short period, but ultimately, permanently. And I'm sad to say that one of our children has actually had the first penalty in that ZIP scheme. I want our children to be civitas at all times, because they so often are on site.
So when the buses are congested?
Well, it makes you feel really scared because you cannot get off the right bus stop, and sometimes it takes a very long time because the bus driver leaves the bus stop that you're on, and it will take me a long time to go home.
I take the 297 and 18, but I used to take the 206 because the 206 used to be really packed, and like if you missed the early bus, you had to wait for 20 minutes, so it wasn't a frequent bus, and it was usually really packed, and the bus driver usually passed by both of them.
Well, I get very threatened because as more and more people build up at the bus stop, I get scared that I get shoved on the road by accident, and there's various fights on it, so then it makes me very, very unsafe as a member of the public.
Make like the smaller buses around school hours, make it double-decker bus, or just have more buses travel on the same route.
We'll be getting double-decker buses or 223s and making them come quicker, not more than 20 minutes like the 223 bus.
It'll be a two-pronged attack. I know we're working very, very hard as a school by communicating our concerns with parents, but British Transport and the buses and those people in charge of that need to recognise that this is a significant problem which could be alleviated considerably if there was a far denser flow of buses from 4 till 6.
The North London Citizens team here at Ark Academy have been working tirelessly for the last 2 years to try and better the transport in and around Ark Academy. They have been using community organising techniques, and they've learnt that building relationships with people in power is crucial to bringing about this positive change. Leon Daniels, as the MD of Service Planning for Transport for London, will you meet with us?